You're supposed to have this week, I mean, to rest. But did you have to work, I mean, in something related to your studies or to your work? I mean,
No, I had to work in my work. The normally work which I'm employed.
sorry?
Because I'm employed in a work.
Okay,
in
you have a job.
laboratory. A job.
A
Yes.
job. Okay, so you had to work for your job. Okay. What about you, Ignacio, the same?
I have to work in my laboratory.
Okay, yeah. Also, it's part of your job.
Yes.
So no holidays there. Yeah, yeah, but at
No.
least you had, I mean, you had no classes, so at least you could rest from classes, at least. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, well, let's see, what time is it? 3:05. Okay, I would like to start today with some feedback on your tests. Yes. I will share my screen to show it wait a minute, to share my. Okay. Let's go to your test. First, we're going to start with the reading test. Okay. Is it okay if I mean, there are two possibilities. One is that I check test by test, and the other one is that I check the general test. What do you prefer? The general one?
No problem if check my test.
No problem, Ignacio. Can I use your, okay, can I see your test? Okay, thank you. Let's see, I think in most cases, if I'm not wrong, I mean, the listening comprehension part was very good. I think this is the case. Yes, here you only, what do you need to rent a car? You need to be over 18 years old. That was the rest is very good. I mean, no problem with that. Let's see, this is, no, sorry. This is the language part. Here we had, okay, this is something that most of you failed. You can enroll for a course of 2 weeks or more at any time. The course will take place on the premises of one of the oldest colleges. Colleges correspond to faculties, okay? Not classrooms, because we are talking about Oxford universities on the premises, on the places, the physical buildings of one of the oldest colleges, okay? The rest is, there will be a maximum of 12 students per class on the first Monday of the course. We will give you, remember that I told you that in English is the opposite opposite to what you do in Spanish. In Spanish, los profesores toman pruebas, los alumnos dan pruebas. In English, it's exactly the opposite. Teachers give tests and students take tests, okay? So the answer, the right answer is give. Perfect.
I think I put pass.
I'm sorry. Sorry, I can hear you from a distance. Is that possible, Francisca?
But I'm using
that is
the
better.
microphone. Yes.
Maybe. Sorry, I couldn't hear you well. What did you say?
I think I put pass a test.
You wrote what?
Pass.
Yeah, but we will pass you a test. I mean, doesn't make sense. There will be a maximum of 12 students of class. On the first Monday of the course, we will give you, is the only possibility, give you a test, an interview in order to place you to an appropriate level of classes. You cannot pass somebody a test in this content. No, doesn't make sense. Yes? Give is the answer, the correct answer. Okay? Well, finally, we are on the, no, it's not the last one. It's page 3, Easter Island. Here is vocabulary, prepositions. Good. Good. Okay. Studies show that people first arrived on the island. Remember that I told you once that, I mean, you arrive in a big place and you arrive at a small place. You never arrive to, never. Yeah, so in this case is people first, for the first time, arrived on the island about 1,600 years ago. However, the number of people on the island grew and grew until it reached. Yeah. In Spanish, these two words, achieved and reached, are translated the same way. I mean, alcanzar. But it's different because in English, achieve is you achieve something when, I mean, with a long effort. You achieve, I mean, es tener un logro. Alcanzar algo como un logro after a long, I mean, a great effort. But reached is something that has to do with physical effort, if you want. For example, I am too short, so I can never reach the top of the furniture. Yeah? I don't know if you get it. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. A terrible war started and many of the lots of the statues. Okay. Many, let me use this. In Spanish, both words are translated the same, many and a lot of. But many, you cannot say many of the statues. Many statues could be okay. Many statues could be perfect, but not many of the statues, okay? So the only possibility here is lots, sorry, no, wait. Well, maybe a lot, but the possibilities were lots of the statues. Yeah? Lots of the statues were broken, okay? And that was, do you understand it?
Yes, Miss.
Yes? Okay. Let's see. Pablo, are you here?
Yes, I'm here, Miss.
Ah, Pablo, you didn't take the test.
But actually, I want to talk about it maybe later if you have.
Yeah, but I am showing you the test, so.
I could leave if that's possible. I have
No,
arrived.
don't worry because I have already published it. Okay,
Oh,
no,
okay.
never mind, go on. Okay. We will talk about that later on. Okay. So, well, the final exercise was the part you had to write. Yeah. Here, well, here you had 3, 6, 9 points, okay? In this part, I didn't consider, obviously, because we have never practiced that, spelling, how to write things. But I can tell you that the word, first of all, let me write. El pronombre I siempre es con mayúscula. Never mind what it is. It's always I, capital letter, okay? The same as days of the week. Never mind what they are, you must use capital letters, okay? Yeah. When you talk about, a ver, esta parte la voy a explicar en español. Cuando yo digo me impresionaba, como creo que es lo que quería poner Ignacio, o sea, cuando yo hago una, a ver, déjenme ver cómo lo explico. Cuando yo hablo de una acción que ocurría con alguna progresión, digamos, yo como que era un proceso por el cual yo terminaba impresionado. En ese caso es I got impressed. ¿Ya? Y no myself, porque cuando yo uso estos pronombres que son myself, yourself, reflejos se llaman. Por ejemplo, si yo digo I washed myself, tengo una acción en que el que ejecuta la acción es la misma persona el que la recibe. ¿Ya? I washed myself. Ahí corresponde el myself, pero no en I was impressed myself, porque la acción de impresionar no era producida por la propia persona, sino que algo, un programa en este caso, lo impresionaba. ¿Ok, Ignacio? Bueno, Ignacio y todos.
Sí,
In that
entiendo.
case, can I say I was impressed?
Yes, I was impressed. Yeah, I was impressed. Let's see. I was impressed by the movie or whatever. Yeah, that's okay. But not I was impressed myself. Yeah. Do you understand it?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Ya. En el sistema VHS de mi tía. My aunt, apóstrofe S. Ignacio. Primero el dueño de aquello que estoy hablando, apóstrofe S para indicar que algo le pertenecía a esa persona. ¿Ok? Aquí no está eso. For not to record commercial transaction. Yeah. When it's starting, when it, no puedo decir it y después starting, sino que started. Starts, pero no starting. Cada vez que yo uso un verbo con terminado en ing, eso significa, perdón, no es cada vez que lo uso, pero en general, cuando yo uso quiero usar este tiempo verbal, con un if, como aquí, por ejemplo, necesariamente, delante de ese starting, tiene que ir un is, tiene que ir un was, tiene que ir algún verbo to be de alguna forma. No puede estar eso sin el verbo to be delante. ¿Se entiende?
Yes.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. Another thing is when you talk about you do something well. Uno hace algo bien, no lo hace bueno. Okay? So, Professor Rosa knew how to draw very well. Yeah? I can remember how he could draw an animal starting from a number, for example. Starting from a 3, he drew a bird in the nest with its eggs. Okay. at the end of the 90s. When we talk about a decade, for example, the 90s, you can say the 90s, first of all. If you want to be more precise, you can say the early 90s. The early 90s, that is 91, 92, 93, then the mid 90s, that would be 95, 96, and the late 90s, that is 97, 98, 99, okay? Any questions, any comments?
No.
No? Okay. Anybody else? No? Can I clear this?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Okay, so no questions about it? No comments? Yeah, okay. Okay. Well, in terms of the oral test, let me check this. I will. Yeah. In terms of the oral test, Ignacio, you were the first one. Well, it was grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation, and fluency. Those were the aspects that I evaluated. Well, in terms of grammar was I, 40 years old. I am. I know you're not 40, 14, not 40. Yeah. Vocabulary, go and went. I mean, go when you meant went. Presente con pasado. Déjenme usar esto. Ojo con esta palabra. Cerca de mi colegio. Near my school. Near es cerca de. Por lo tanto, no es near of, es solo near. A is near B, ¿ok? Los finales no están. Por ejemplo, several situations, ese final. Hablaste muchas cosas en presente cuando la idea era en pasado, Ignacio. ¿Ya? Por ejemplo, I can know, en vez de I could know. I know. Aquí hay dos problemas, porque era conocí, entonces era conocí a alguien. Tú me dijiste I know, y en realidad lo que me querías decir era I met, o sea, dos cosas. El verbo, por un lado, en inglés, cuando tú conoces a alguien por primera vez, no es to know, es to meet somebody. To meet somebody. ¿Ya? Y el pasado de meet es met. Entonces yo puedo decir, no me acuerdo la frase completa, pero at school I met Pedrito, who was my friend, for example. ¿Ya? Pero to know somebody es algo distinto. Es to know a person is after a long time with a lot of information about that person. Do you understand the difference? It's different from Spanish. One of the matches. Pronunciation. Ay, aquí está. Tenemos un problema entre 40 y 14. 40. And the other one is 14. 14. Con acento en la última sílaba. ¿Okay? Event, no event. Celebrated. Falta la ed. all these friends, S's, endings. ¿Ok, Ignacio? Creo que la gramática, bueno, con estas excepciones que yo te estoy dando, estuvo bien, el orden de las palabras estuvo bien. Creo que los errores de gramática tienen que ver más con, no con ordenamiento de frases, sino que con cambios de presente con pasado. Mejor dicho, el pasado está débil, el presente está más sólido, ¿ya? Y las terminaciones de las palabras, como los ed, como las eses finales. ¿Ok? Pero creo que el orden está correcto. ¿Ok? Any questions?
I have a question. If you can give me an example with the word nearby,
Nearby.
I don't know how to use it.
Did you look up the word nearby? Does anybody know the word nearby?
It's cercano in Spanish.
Yes, yeah. Let me go to the dictionary for you to, did you use the dictionary to look up the word? Or no? When you use the dictionary, I recommend you not only to look for the translation of the word, but also how to use the word. Yeah, nearby. Here we have the word nearby, close. Yeah, yeah. Sorry. Let me see the definition of the word.
I use the word nearby more like an answer to something. Like if someone asks me where is maybe the bank, I
Yeah.
use the answer is nearby here, or is nearby to something who the person asked me before.
Yeah.
It's nearby that.
You say, here you have some examples, okay? Let me go to the, for example, this drug can be bought at your nearby pharmacy. Okay, like cercana, una farmacia cercana. Okay?
Okay.
But here you have nearby. Whenever Richard traveled nearby for work, he visited his family. Is there an ATM nearby? Se usa distinto que el next to or near. You can say that, sorry, my idea was to explain this in Spanish because it's the evaluation, the feedback of the test, but I cannot speak in both languages at the same time, doesn't work for me. Okay, you can say, for example, A is near B. That's clear, yeah? C is nearby, yeah? Or you can say D is, no, let's see. It is a nearby shop. It's used in a different way. I mean, near is, something is near this. C is nearby, como en la cercanía, es cercano. Do you understand it, Gabriela?
You don't have to compare with something.
I mean, when you use near, yes, it's not a comparison, but it's in relation to something. I mean,
I think I can understand.
yes, nearby is like, the translation is the same, but it's used differently. If you look at the examples here, let's see that, wait, let me go. If you, here you have in a context. You see, Japan says China, Russia jets flew nearby. It's not nearby, I don't know, this country, it's nearby, como en las cercanías. Yes?
Yes.
Daughters said they couldn't visit the vacation nearby, nuevamente. Es como en la cercanía, creo que, o cercano, algo cercano. The drinking moved to nearby Nepal. Yes? Do you understand it better?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, talkie. Any other question about it? No? Okay. Well, Francisca, grammar was quite good, no problem with you. You got complete score of that. Vocabulary, and the problem was in vocabulary because pronunciation, fluency, and grammar was very good. What did I write? In prepositions, in the weekdays, on when you talk about days, you always, I mean, you must use the word on the weekdays, not in the week, okay? On days. All the neighbors go to the same hour. No, they go at the same time. The pandemic situation affects the problem, I don't know. But the thing is, the pandemic situation has affected. Yeah. People doesn't share the car. People don't. In English, people is always plural, not singular. Near of, the same thing I explained to Ignacio, okay? So that was the thing. Is that right? Any questions?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Gabriela. Emilio, hello.
Hello.
Hello. Gabriela. Confusion between present. You use present when you were talking about the past. So I visited, I swam, no, I swim. That was grammar. For holidays, on holidays. Tourists, when you meant touristic. I don't understand my own writing. Estatua, no sé, lepra. You use words you didn't know in English and you use them in Spanish. So that is not very, I mean, very advisable. The idea is that if you don't know the word, first of all, try not to use words you don't know, I mean, for obvious reasons. And if you don't know the word and you have to use the idea, try to explain it. Yeah, you must imagine that the other person doesn't speak your native language. Yeah, so in that case, you must try to make yourself understood. A lot of places. Sure, meaning beach. That was in terms of vocabulary. Pronunciation, to visit, not to visit. Temperature, temperature. Turtles, tortugas. Climate, no climate, okay? That's the thing. I mean, those are my notes, Gabriela.
Okay.
Any questions?
No.
No? All right. Emilio, I don't know what happened to you in the oral test, Emilio.
Oh, me too. I
don't know.
in that occasion I'm very stressed, and I mean I have a lot of work. I'm looking up.
Yeah, something happened because this is not what you can really do in English. I mean, none of the things you did here is even, I mean, not even close to what you can do in classes. So I was really very surprised. I mean, you were very nervous, no? I don't know.
Yes. So what can I say?
No, Well, anyway, let me tell you the things first of all, you didn't complete the time you had to speak.
Mhm.
You spoke less than you spoke for a shorter time, shorter than was asked, okay? Anxious to don't come. I don't know what you meant. Ansioso por no venir, algo así, creo yo. Era cualquier, algo así. Era cualquier cosa. I can't to wake up early. I can't wake up early. Far to the university, far from the university, arrive to, arrive at, or that is something that be careful with, not you, everybody. Because it's very easy to make this mistake. You arrive in a country, for example, or in a city, in a big place, and you arrive at the office, you arrive at the university. You arrive at the university, at the office, at a smaller place, yeah? But you never arrive to, never, yeah?
Okay.
Well, you speak in present, I feel instead of I felt.
Mm.
Yeah.
Right.
On 8 o'clock, ¿qué onda, Emilio? On 8 o'clock. Yeah. Pronunciación tuvo más o menos, fue lo mejorcito. Yeah, some endings that were missing, like lived, the ending was not anxious, that was something different. But I think pronunciation and fluency was better than the other two, but the other two were, nothing to do with what I know you can do. What you can do in classes, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I hope you feel better for the final test, Emilio.
Yes, that was a very good.
Okay. Pablo Bustos. Yeah, during the break, we can talk about your test, okay? Okay. Well, any question or comment about the other students about the test?
Not for now.
No? Yeah.
No.
No. Okay. So now we're going to start with the rest of the class. What time is it? Okay. Have you ever been abroad? Have you ever been abroad? Abroad. In another country. Have you ever been to another country?
Yes.
Yes, Pablo, where?
Argentina, Brazil, Peru, and Bolivia.
Okay, Argentina, Bolivia, Peru, and Brazil. Okay. You, Ignacio, have you ever been abroad?
Brazil.
Brazil, good. Francisca, you have been to. Francisca? No, Francisca's not. Gabriela, have you ever been abroad?
Yes, I have been Brazil, Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay,
Okay.
Panama.
Okay, you have been, be careful, you have been to Brazil, Argentina, Paraguay, and Panama.
Had been to.
Yes.
Okay.
Have you ever been to? Yeah, you have been to Argentina. Okay, good. Emilio, have you ever been abroad?
Yes, but only in Peru.
Okay.
Because they.
You have been to Peru.
To Peru.
Yes. Remember that
And Bolivia.
Okay. You have been to Peru and Bolivia. Okay. That is it. Okay. Would you like to live and work in another country?
Only because working in another country, no, but I think it could be great, a great experience.
Oh, so you would like to live and work?
Yes, but it depends of the work, not because he's in another country as much as the work itself.
Okay. Okay. What about you, Francisca? Would you like to live and work in another country?
Yes, yes. I think it's a great experience. I'm not crazy for doing that, but I think it's the opportunity appears.
Sorry, can you
is-
speak more loudly? I cannot hear you well.
No, I can't. I try, but I'm not alone here, and I'm speaking in my normally. I'm speaking normally. I think my microphone is broken.
When you put your microphone closer to your mouth, I think it's better there. Okay, yeah. Okay. What about you, Ignacio? Would you like to work and live and work in another country?
Maybe as a temporary experience, maybe, but not
Yeah.
forever.
Why not? Why not forever?
I think I quiet approach to my family.
Yeah. You are very close to your family.
Yes, and friends and my people.
Okay, so you would probably miss them.
Yes.
Okay, what about you, Gabriela?
Yes, I would like to live and work in another country. I think that is a good way to learn new cultures, new persons. And when you work in science, you can learn new technique in different countries.
Okay, yeah. Do you know where do you have any idea where you would like to live?
No.
No? Not even the continent or?
I had an interview in the summer for a job in United States.
And?
No, I rejected finally.
Yeah?
Yes.
Wasn't it a good job?
Yes, but the process of selection, I don't know if that, yeah,
The
it
selection
was
process, yeah?
the selection process, yeah, was very long, and I won the scholarship in the middle. So I have to wait, and I prefer to take the scholarship.
Okay, yeah, I understand. Okay, Gabriela, what about you, Emilio?
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
In my opinion, I think it's an opportunity.
Okay, where would you like to work in? What country?
The Islas Baleares, nearby Ibiza.
Near Ibiza.
Yeah.
Near Ibiza. Okay. Oh.
Because in this place are a lot with people who I read a lot.
Sorry?
Yeah.
In that
because
place,
in that place
Uh-huh.
are many researchers that I read a lot.
Yeah, because in that there are many researchers.
They are, yeah.
There are many researchers that you have read about.
Read about, and I am a follower.
Okay. But that is a very good, must be a very nice place to work, or not?
I hope that I would like to go to that place.
And do you have any real
Possibility?
possibilities? Yes.
Nowadays, I think 5%.
Fine. Okay. Well, but could be, who knows? Okay, very nice. Very nice. Okay. What about you, Pablo? Would you like to study and to live in another country?
I will go to, so I think I wouldn't live in another country by the meaning of only live in that country.
Sorry, Pablo, where are you now?
On FEAX, on Antumago.
Are you in a lab?
No, I'm on a close, a little room to study privately.
Yeah, but you are not alone.
Yes, I'm alone.
Can you remove your mask, please?
Yeah.
Because it's more difficult to understand you. Okay, please go on.
So I would like to. There's so many works and places to study in other countries that I would like to, but I wouldn't like to live in another country by the only meaning of live in that country.
Sorry, I don't understand that. You would like to work in another country, but you wouldn't like to live in there?
No, there's works
Jobs.
that I like, that I would like to work there and live there, but I wouldn't live in another country by the only meaning to live in that country.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so the most important thing for you first would be to work there, to have a job there.
Yeah, it's the job to do, because if there's a job to do and here is the same work and I could do it here, is I didn't find enough value to live here and don't do that career here.
Why?
Because my social net here is more robust, and I could do better networking here than there to move forward easier on a career.
Yeah. Okay.
But also outside are many jobs and study programs that are not here and I love. So that's why I would like to go there. And actually I want to go to work in other countries and study in other countries. Also,
do you have any idea where?
Yes, on Netherlands, on USA.
In the Netherlands, yeah.
In the Netherlands, in the USA, at Massachusetts, or on Vancouver, on Canada.
In Vancouver.
In Canada.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
There's many of the my dream jobs, or also many researchers and organizations that work on topics that I feel so interesting.
Yeah. Okay, it sounds very interesting. Now, why do you, I mean, this is a question to all of you because we're going to talk about that. I mean, we're going to listen to people and all that. But why do you think that people decide to live and work abroad in a different country? Why, in general?
Sorry, could you repeat the question?
The question is, why do you think that people decide, some people decide to work and live in another country? Why do they decide to leave their native countries?
Beside work?
Sorry?
Beside work? Or
Sorry, don't understand.
In my opinion, maybe there are many possibilities to that people leave their country. One of these could be the salary on their original country, other the health, the education.
Okay, so you think that people look for better, better salaries?
Yeah. I mean, better possibility to develop their lives.
Yeah. Better expectations.
Also, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Pablo?
I think sometimes there are some cultural differences that many people feel more close to their belief systems.
Sorry, can you explain that, please?
In every place, there are, I think in every place are many or all or any type of people. The people is diverse independently on where he was born or where they live. And some places, because some cultural differences, they could feel more comfortable or more no sé. Yes. No.
People can feel more comfortable with other customs, even though it's not their original culture. They can fit in better. Is that what you mean?
Yes, that's.
They can fit in better in other cultures. Okay.
Or they could feel that fits better on that country.
Yeah. Any other reason why people can decide to live and work abroad?
Learn a new language.
Sorry?
Learn a new language.
Learn another language, yeah? Okay, yeah. Okay. Ignacio, Gabriela, Francisca, any other reason?
I think having a job abroad is seen as an opportunity to travel. Are you listening to me? Can you listen?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes,
Yes.
very clear.
Okay, because I'm using the computer microphone.
Okay.
I think living abroad is an opportunity to travel and have new experience. I think younger people are more available to do that change, or maybe when you are young you see that opportunity as an opportunity to travel and know different things, people and cultures.
Yeah, okay, right.
And also there is the idea that, I mean, if in some countries the salary and the lifestyles is better, but also there are many countries that have the same problems that we have here, and there are a lot of taxes, and when you have a job it's very different when you are a student, for example. For example, for me, when I went to France, I was 27, so I didn't have many free, I don't know, discounts, because for someone who has less than 26, many things are free. But if you have more than 26, they expect that you have a job, so you can pay for the total amount of things. So it's even more expensive than here.
Yeah.
So I think we have that idea, and some countries has a better quality of life and better salary, but it's not the case for all countries.
Okay, yeah. In Europe, when you are you are under 26, you have a lot of benefits.
Yes.
But over that is more expensive, you're right. Yeah.
Yes.
Your tickets are more expensive. I mean, train ticket, bus tickets, yeah.
Yes, even when I was a student, it was more expensive than if you have less than 26.
If you are.
You are, yes.
If you are under 26, yes. Yeah, you're right. They expect you to pay more. I mean, to be working, to have a job, I mean, to have more money, in other words. Yeah. So it's not that easy as we think it is. Okay. So here we have, I mean, talking about the people that would like to, I mean, travel to work in another country. We have some options, like Paulo said, the United States, the Netherlands, Canada, Baleares Islands in Spain, Emilio?
I hope so.
Huh?
Yes.
Yeah, that must be a very nice place to work. Okay. Gabriela, I can't remember your preference. Did you say what country you would like to go to?
United States.
The United States, okay. Ignacio, what country would you like to?
Oh, I don't know.
No?
Oh, no. I think I like to know Asian country?
An Asian country.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah.
Japan, China?
Yeah, China, maybe.
China.
Or Vietnam.
Okay, but to work there?
Yes. I think I prefer Vietnam than China.
Why?
Because China is recognizes like a how can I say that? I don't know how to say that. Maybe slavery.
Slavery.
I don't know is the right word, but it's not recognized like the most the better place to go to work.
Yeah. Yeah. The best place to work.
Yes, but I think maybe I like to work in Asian country because I like to meet new people with different um, um, different traditions.
Yeah.
I think is very different geographical and traditional and culture. The Occidental and Oriental culture.
Yeah. Well, definitely it's a different culture. Culture, and it's an Asian country definitely is different from, I mean, from our culture, from the Western culture, right? We have Eastern, and Western cultures, yeah? Yeah. Okay, but you would like to go on holidays more than work, I think, or not?
Maybe both.
Both, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so let's see. I will show you some, wait a minute. Let me share my screen because I would like to show you something.
Miss,
Yes,
I have a doubt.
yes.
A native speaker told me once that you can't know a country, you can visit. Can I say no?
You can know a country?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can say I wanna know Peru. I don't know.
No, I want to visit Peru.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you can say that perhaps I know Chile because I've been living here for all my life.
But for
But
first time, you can say I want to know another
no,
country.
visit. And what did the native speaker say?
He was speaking about Spanish center, o sea, Spanish native, that they always say I want to know your country. I don't know, but
Yeah.
he say no, you can know, you can
Visit. Is that what he said?
Yes.
Yeah. No, you don't. You can't say I would like to know your country. I would like to visit your country. Yeah, it's different from Spanish. Okay. Please look at my screen here. Imagine you were moving to a new country. What would be the most important factors to take into consideration? Okay. Here you have a list of things. Okay. Think for a while and put them in order of importance. 1 is the most important one, and 10, I mean, from the most important to the least important, from number 1 on. Okay? Do you understand it?
What is
What is what?
Free press.
Free press, libertad de prensa. Free press, libertad de prensa, and media, libertad de medios audiovisuales. Ready?
Not yet.
Not yet. Give me a second to get some water, please. Ready now?
Also not yet.
Not yet. Well, when you're ready, please let me know.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay? Okay. Sorry, who said I'm ready?
I.
Who is I? Me. Who?
Me.
Emilio?
Yes.
Okay, Emilio. Tell me about your, the order of your list. From number 10.
First,
Let's start from the least important.
the least important. Oh.
Oh, well, the most important. Let's start with the way you.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. The most important.
First of all, right. First of all, I think that the culture is very important. It's the first factor that I will consider. After that,
you're number one then.
The number one.
Why?
Because the culture, for in my opinion, it will be interesting and attractive to visit or know the country in many aspects.
To visit the country. So that means that, for example, if you think of a country that is very different, with a very different culture from yours, never mind if it is different, in that case, you should be interested in that culture, never mind how different it may be.
Sure. Interesting, first of all.
Okay.
More than the difference.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
So after that, the language. Spanish, for example.
Yeah.
It's more. It's
easier.
less difficult. Easier. Yeah. I think that the democratic system and inequality, it's an important issue that I will consider.
Yeah. So
Free
you
press and
wouldn't
media.
travel to a system that is not democratic, for example.
Sure. Sure. It's for sure. Free press and media. Because I think that the first three factors are the umbrella to the other factors.
Yeah, culture, language, and democratic system.
Yeah. After that, the free press and media, good flattened houses, good transport, safe streets, and if I could get some friends on and a friendship, maybe.
That could be, but would not be from the very first factors to consider.
No, because if you go moving out to another country, you take into account that your family probably could stay far away. I don't know. I don't know how to. Can I say?
Yeah. Okay, Emilio. Thank you. Let's see who else is ready. Francisca, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Pablo. Okay, Pablo.
Starting by the least important, or
I don't know the way you did it, but perhaps we will start from the most important. Yeah.
okay. I think the most important for me on this list to move on to another country is the free press and media.
Sorry, which one?
Free press and media.
Free press and media. Why?
Because I feel and I think that if a country hasn't free press and media, is because is the most basic and essential thing to grant free expression.
Okay, free press, free speech.
Free speech and
free speech.
Free media is so tied to free speech that in a country there's no free media. It's because the free speech isn't a thing for the institutional system.
Okay. Yeah.
So you doesn't have any warranty around your permission to think different.
To think differently.
Differently.
Yeah, okay. Let's see, what is next?
Next is democratic system and equality.
Yeah.
Following the same line of ideas, because there's no democratic or equality system. I think it's a pretty it's pretty non-democratic system are more susceptible to corruption.
Yeah. Okay.
And to mask mask more easily some no sé cómo expresar una idea tan compleja en inglés.
Okay. Okay, let's go on with the rest of the things.
Yeah, and third is culture.
Yeah.
And because the culture is the more essential thing that let you understand the way the people act on that place and react to same also.
Would you like to move to a country where culture is similar to yours or could be different from yours?
No, I didn't think it's about some differences or how close is to the culture where I live. I think it's more about the moral or principios of myself. I couldn't live in a country that the culture doesn't fit to my principles.
Yeah.
Like if Mid East.
Yeah. Women
on the
covered.
Arabia Saudita.
Saudi Arabia. Yeah.
Arabia, where the women have to be covered, and if the death penalty is legal, and if you got raped, you go to the jail, or if you are homosexual, it's illegal.
Yeah. Okay.
That kind of cultural differences are something that I think I couldn't handle to live there. Maybe to visit, but not to make
to work or live there. Yeah. Okay. What is the next?
Fourth place, a good scholar, hospital, and universities. Because are essentially, if I have any need, if I got injured and I have to get healthcare, I prefer that they have a good health system.
Okay.
And if a country it cares to have good hospital, universities, and schools, I see it like the country or their system is cared about their people and their development.
Okay, development, okay.
And next, I save street in
Okay.
5th place because to feel safe in the streets. It's pretty
Yeah, you would like to be safe.
self-explanatory.
Not like in this
And
country. Yeah.
in 6th place, I chose the transport system
Uh-huh.
because commodity.
Okay.
And 7th, I chose 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Green parks and green areas.
Okay.
8th, a good flat and houses.
Okay.
The 9th, cinema, theater, concert halls, also of entertainment.
Okay.
10th, presence of family and friends.
Oh, at the very
Close
end.
to my, yes,
Okay.
but I think if I live to a country, isn't that important because we have internet. I can stay in contact with my family and friends. Then also it is a drive. Don't have friends and family there or many friends and family there is a powerful driver to speak to other people and
Yeah. Okay.
and
You can keep in
but
contact with your family on internet.
yes, and I feel very lonely or there's any special event I could travel and
To Chile,
visit my
you mean?
family in Chile.
Yeah.
And 10th and in 11th place I place the language because I'm pretty uh, confident on my ability to learn a new language or get understood.
Okay. Or hacerme entender. That's the idea, right?
Yes.
Let me write it. To make myself, or in this case, to make myself understood. Yeah. And that makes I am confident. I can make myself understood. Okay, Pablo, thank you very much. Let's see who can continue. Francisca, Gabriela, Ignacio, who can continue?
I can continue.
Francisca. Okay, and then Ignacio, and then Gabriela.
I put as them. I think all of these things, all of these factors, you have to take into consideration.
Yeah.
So it's difficult to. But if I has to choose, I think the more important for me is the safe streets.
Yeah.
And second is the democratic system,
Yeah.
equality, culture, fresh press,
Culture. Culture.
culture, fresh, free press and media, language. After that, good schools, hospitals, universities, good transport systems, parks and green areas.
Okay.
And less, but not presence of family and friends, good flats and houses, and presence of cinemas, theaters, and concerts.
Okay, so the most important one for you is safe streets.
Yes.
Why
Yes.
is that important? I mean, that's to be the first priority.
I think for me, even here, if a factor that I consider when I have to choose a job or a house or a place to live, a place to go, even if is it vacation, for a vacation or for a job, I think that if you feel safe, or in the contrary, if you feel unsafe in a place, it's difficult for you to make your life, do the things that you have to do, go to a place, because I think I'm talking for me. I mean, for me, I have to feel safe in the place, in a place. I can always be thinking that, oh, it's getting late, I have to go, or it's getting late, I have to be with someone. I think that is important, and because if it's not the case, if you're not safe, is the place is dangerous for you, for your family, you can't rest well, you can't work, you can't concentrate in the things that you have to do. So
Yeah.
I think for me it's the top of the is in the top of the list.
Top of the list. Let's see, when you were in France, did you feel safe?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, all the time. Even when there are a lot of parks, so you have to walk for this park, and when it's night and there isn't enough light, but you feel safe. Yes, and maybe because people are more all people are thinking or walking in they thinking on their thoughts. They are not seeing you, or they are not because I think in Chile we are more, for example, if you are waiting for the bus, you feel that the all other people are looking in your direction. Even sometimes people talk to you, and maybe that's is nice, but sometimes it's not very comfortable. And at least in France, as all people was immersed in their own thoughts, and they are not so friendly as here. So I think for me it was better. For me,
better?
Yes.
Yeah.
And at least on the street, I feel safe.
Okay. Yeah, even though there may be psychos anywhere, but
Yes,
in
probably.
general, streets are safe. Yeah,
Yes.
I understand what you mean. Okay, Francisca, thank you very much. Let's see, Gabriela, what about you?
My first one is good flat and house.
Yeah.
The second one is good transport. The third is good school, hospital, university. The fourth is safe street. This first one is because I try to fill my basic needs first.
Basic needs, yeah.
Basic needs first, yes.
Yeah.
And that's why the order, because I choose the things that I can have right now.
Sorry, you choose?
The things that I don't have.
The
now.
things you don't have now. Yes. So again, what is the first one for you? Good flats?
Good flat house.
Why?
But I think that you can have your own house in another country, maybe. Here we can't.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's the reason that is my first one. The sixth is park and green areas. No.
Areas, yeah.
Areas, yeah. The seven is free press and medios.
Media.
Media.
Yeah.
Pardon. The culture. Culture. The nine is presence of family and friends. I think that when you move to another country, you don't have your family near.
Okay.
But you can text them and message them.
Okay.
The 10 is languages, because you can use a translator. If you have internet, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And the last one is cinema and theater and concert, because I don't use that thing.
Okay. Okay. So it's a completely different
Yes.
priority, let's say. Okay. Okay, thank you, Gabriela. Let's Ignacio, please.
Okay. I say this thinking that I will be going abroad for forever, for the rest of my life.
Okay. Okay.
The first one is presence of my family and friends.
Okay.
The second is the culture.
Okay.
Language, free press and media. The media, democratic system and equality, parks and green areas. Areas. Good schools, hospitals and universities. Safe streets. Good houses. Good transport system, and cinemas and theaters and concert halls.
Cinemas,
yes. I put first the person of my family, because I think the person of someone close will help me to feel that I belong. I belong, I think.
Yeah,
maybe.
You belong to the place. But if you, if you decided to move to another country, would you choose a place where you have some friends, or would you take your friends over there?
No, take my friends over there.
It's more difficult.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Culture, I think is important too, because it could make me fit,
Sorry?
fit, maybe.
Fit?
Encajar podría ser.
Yes.
Yes.
Fit.
Fit in country.
Okay.
Or maybe the culture maybe bring me problems for the way I think or the way I am.
Can you explain that, please?
I think if the culture is culture is maybe racist.
Yeah.
Maybe but the color of my skin. Maybe if maybe can bring me problems. That situation.
That situation could produce you problems.
Something.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, and that. What's next? Language. Because maybe like the culture, I can't fit in that place. I can work. I can make money if I can work. I can work. If I can communicate with my partners, maybe I can get a job. The free press and democratic systems, I consider important, but I know several countries their own system, and maybe each one could work in their own way. Maybe I would prefer another that I put in that place.
You would prefer a democratic system than a non-democratic one?
No. Maybe that country maybe this country no. No. Sorry. The question.
No, I understood that you would prefer a democratic country than a non-democratic country.
I prefer a democratic than another system.
Yeah.
But I know that several countries get their own systems.
Yeah.
I would prefer the democratic, but I put this democratic system in that place for that.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, Ignacio. Thank you very much. There is some more. Sorry. Go on.
Parks, good schools, safe streets. All of them I think is important, but I consider the top of the list much more important. And good health and good and sustainable. I consider less important.
I cannot hear you well, Ignacio. There is a distortion in the sound.
Oh, sorry.
No, I think, yeah, but I understand the other ones are not top of the list. Safety is not, is from the mid part of the list to the bottom, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. Can I ask you why?
I think because maybe I think like I consider the top of the list more important first, and I think I never live in safe streets. I think.
Okay. So you're used to unsafety. Unsafe street.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Ignacio, thank you very much. Well, we're going to stop here for a while, I mean, for 15 minutes, and then we're going to continue with the rest of the exercise, okay? So 15 more minutes and we continue. Pablo? Okay. Okay. Well, now we're going to go on with the topic of moving to, migrants, moving to people that move to another country to live or to work, not to live or to work, to live and work, okay? Let me share my screen. Can you see my screen well?
Yes, I can see that.
Yes? Okay. Let's see. Look at this man. Let's see. Where do you think he's from? Any idea?
Maybe it's a stereotype, but for the mustache, I think he's Italian.
He's Italian because of his mustache, okay? What does he do? I mean, what is his job? What do you think?
Seller on a grocery shop.
You think he's a seller in a grocery shop? Yeah. And where do you think he lives? Where do you think the shop is?
I don't know.
No?
Maybe no, I don't know.
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
The question is, where do you think he lives? Where do you think he is now? What do you think the shop is?
Maybe on United Kingdom?
In the United Kingdom. In. Okay,
In.
maybe in the UK. What do you think, Ignacio?
Oh, I don't know.
No? And why do you think he moved? Because it's, I mean, he is not, he doesn't live in his, he left his own country, his native country. Why do you think he left his country? Do you understand my question?
Yes. I have no idea.
Yeah, but nobody knows, but I want you to speculate about it. Gabriela, any idea?
Why
Do you think he left his country?
He want to have a better life. He can't have his own store in his country.
Yeah. So do you think that this is his store?
Yes.
Why do you think so?
Because he looked very proud.
He looks very proud of his store. Yeah. Do you think he looks happy?
Maybe he looks serious.
Yeah, he looks serious but proud.
Yes,
Mm.
but if he's the owner, maybe he's happy.
Okay. Any other idea about this guy? Any other different interpretation? He comes from Italy. Well, according to Ignacio, he comes from Italy. And he moved to the UK, according to Pablo. Pablo thinks he works in this shop. Gabriela thinks he's the owner of a shop. And they moved they left their native country because he was looking for better perspective, economic perspectives. Yeah. Yeah.
Or maybe because he married a person from the UK, or he moves with his family.
Okay, that's another possibility. Yeah, he married somebody from the new country. Any other different interpretation or speculation about this man?
I think the groceries are fits with an Italian person.
The grocery, the grocery store is
fits. No, the grocery that he sells fits with an Italian person because the olive oil and the variety of wine. But also he has the beans can and many products on jars.
Yeah.
That could be fresh, or that could be easily buy both fresh on Italy, but it's difficult maybe on the UK.
In the UK, in Italy. Please, Pablo, in. Every time you talk about big places, in. Yes. Yeah.
Country.
Okay. Somebody. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, then let's wait. Let's see. Look at this guy. What do you think about this guy? What does he do? First of all, what is he from?
He's from China.
From China.
He's an engineer from China.
He's
a genius.
He's a Chinese engineer. Yeah. Do you all agree on that?
I think it's more a Korean person.
Korean.
Yeah.
Why do you think he's a Korean?
Because of the shape of his face.
Yeah. Can you tell us about it? Because
Chinese people has a different shape of face. Also Japanese and Korean. Yes. The Asian factions are maybe the same, but the structure of the face, I feel different.
Do you mean that, for example, the Chinese have, I don't know, a round face and the other ones have a longer face? I don't know.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
The Korean people has a more square shape of face, and Chinese people is more rectangular, more longer faces. And Japanese are more rounded.
Okay, no idea about it. To me, all of them look the same. Okay, Yeah. Well, Gabriela thinks he's an engineer. Do you agree with that? Do you all agree with that?
I don't know if an engineer, but a person who works on IT
Yeah.
and with technology, maybe a programmer or a system designer,
Yeah. Why do you think so?
because of the servers around him.
Yeah. Okay.
But the best isn't for a technical who is moving or all those cables, because the best and an engineer as and if he's an engineer, I didn't think the photo would have take the
Sorry, again, I didn't get you there.
yeah. If it was an engineer, I think that presentation photo, that photograph to present himself and his work wouldn't be on the Sabbath.
Why not?
I think it's more like a personal preference, could be, or a cognitive bias. But I think if he is an engineer that work with those equipments, the photo would be taken maybe in a meeting room or or maybe in the front of the company or exposing background images that the products himself.
Yeah.
More what so more where is the technology applied and the product he developed, more than the server itself, because a server could be used in so many things.
Yeah. Okay. Now, where do you think he lives now? I mean, what country is he in? Francisco, what do you think?
Maybe US.
Sorry, maybe?
United States.
In the United States?
Yes.
Why do you think so?
Just an idea, because clearly we have servers here too, but I don't know. I think it can be Korean or Asian programmer or engineer to move to United States.
Okay, and why do you think that he decided to move from his native country to this second country?
No, I mean, yes, he could born there, and his parents maybe are Asian, and he was born in US. It's a possibility too.
Sorry, can you repeat, because I couldn't hear you well, Francisca?
No, I don't have any information to assure that he moves to United States or
no, but this is just a speculation, so you're free to speculate.
No, I don't know.
No, anybody else? Ignacio? Of Javier, I don't know.
Of United States offer him more money.
Okay, so you mean that he moved to have better economic prospects?
Yes.
Okay.
and he's always always at work.
He's always at work. Yeah. Do you think he moved alone? I mean, not with his family.
Yes, he's alone. He live in there.
Do you think? Yeah. Do you think he looks happy, sad? I don't know.
He look happy.
Happy.
He's young.
Yeah.
And successful.
And
successful.
Successful. Yeah. 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 Okay. Right.
I have another theory.
Okay, Ignacio, tell me.
And it could be because also I read, to contextualize, I read that many of the college people who study on the US are Asian.
In the US, in the US.
In the US are Asian. And many of the people had finished his studies there in the US, start working in the US because they are pretty required for the development of many industries.
Development.
And the IT industry is one of the more it's one of the more working no.
It's one of the most successful?
No, it's one of the most workers need? No.
I don't understand what you mean. Is one where most workers are required?
Yes.
Okay.
And that recruit directly in the universities.
Okay.
So when you are finishing your studies, there are many job offers around that topic. And Asians tend to be the most highest scored.
Okay, so you mean that he traveled perhaps to study there, and then after graduating, he was hired by one of the companies in the country? Yes. Yeah, could be. Okay, well, let's see another photo. Here we have another photo. What about this guy? Where is he from? Somebody sent me another message.
Looks like a person from the Middle East.
Middle East.
He looks like a Latin American too.
Yeah. Okay. What do you think he does? I mean, what's his job?
Looks like a teacher.
Like a teacher. Why?
The pretty because of the vest, the clothes he wears.
Yeah, he wears. Yeah.
It looks like comfortable to stay, to go early in the early morning and to stay at to the late night. It's not a clothes also that looks like for physical jobs.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like technicians clothes that clothes would wear a technician, or maybe someone who work at an office, or
Yeah, he
maybe
definitely doesn't wear any formal clothes. He wears
yes,
casual clothes, yeah?
but delicate, um, but also it's not clothes for rough work,
For what?
for hard work, or rough work, un trabajo intenso que exponga la ropa, como
Hard work. I mean,
hard
yeah,
work.
physically hard work.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. Do you agree with that, Francisca, Gabriela, Ignacio?
Also, the bag he wears, it
Yeah.
looks pretty comfortable to bring papers or
Books.
books.
Yeah. What's that? Okay, what about the rest of people, the rest of students? What do you think, Gabriela?
Maybe he works in a job that he can wear uniform.
Okay.
As in the kitchen, as chef, I don't know.
Like what, sorry?
A chef?
A chef, yeah? Okay, that he could wear a uniform when he gets to his job, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
That clothes is just for the street, maybe?
Yeah, okay. Why? Well, you said that some of you think he comes from the Middle East. You, Gabriela, said that he comes from Latin America?
Yes.
Yeah. And why do you think well, first of all, where do you think he is now?
In a country from Europe?
From Europe? Why?
Yes. Because it looks I don't know how to say this. Can sound as a prejudice. I don't know.
He looks tired?
No. The place looks clean.
Yeah. I didn't hear the word you said in Spanish.
Prejudices.
Sorry?
Prejudices.
Prejudices?
Prejuicios.
Yeah, prejudices, yes.
Ah, sí. Yeah.
But I didn't understand that part. I mean, you think
No, que cualquier cosa que puede decir puede sonar como un prejuicio.
Never mind.
Como, bueno.
I am not a millennial, so I am not afraid of being politically correct. Okay.
The person who is behind him looks as a European person.
Looks like European, yeah?
European, yeah.
Why? He's
because he's white. I don't know.
What?
Es que me hundo. He's white.
He's white, yeah. He's got white skin.
Yeah.
Very slim.
And the color of his hair.
Yeah. Okay. He looks like European.
Yes.
Okay. And why do you think he moved into this country? Why did he leave his own country? Anybody? Francisca, you have been so silent.
I think it's a difficult exercise.
It is?
Yes, not
Why?
for the language part, but for the same as Gabriela hesitate to
But I can help you. Go on.
I think if you have to, if you must to invent an history for this guy, I prefer, he's a journalist from an international journal, and yes, he maybe probably he's in a European city, a development country, a developed country with a, because they has a train system that it looks clean and good.
Okay.
And
But sorry, but do you think
also the bag,
he's living there? I mean, permanently, or is he?
no,
I mean, just.
I think it's just it's just for a temporary job.
Okay.
And as Pablo said, the bag is comfortable to carry books and notebooks for notes, for quickly notes. So I think it's a journalist, and this is temporary.
It's a temporary situation. I mean, he doesn't live there permanently. Okay. Then we're going to listen to them talking, explaining their situation. So let's look at this guy. Let's see. Where does he come from?
He could be from United States.
Okay.
Afro-American person from United States.
Yeah, okay. And so if he is from the United States, where does he live? Because all of these people are living in a different country, different from their native country. So where is he now? Where does he live now?
He lives in London.
He lives in London. Yeah. What does he do in London?
He's looking for a job.
Looking for a job? So he's unemployed.
Yes.
And why did he move into London? Why did he move? Why did he leave the United States and move into London? Any idea? Come on, kids. Any idea? Any speculate? I mean, it's
for to be closer to a family member.
Okay. Okay, so that would be different from all the others.
He's caring his sick mom.
Sorry, again?
He's caring. Caring.
Years?
He cares. He
cares.
Sí. O sea, pero no puedo, o sea, para hacerlo ing, he's caring.
Yeah.
Cuidando, él está cuidando.
He's looking after.
Looking after.
¿Eso es cuidando?
Yes. He's looking after a friend?
His home.
His family?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think he looks happy in this, I mean, in this new country?
No.
No?
He looks sad.
Do you think he looks sad?
Or tired.
Sorry?
Or maybe tired.
Tired, maybe tired. Do you think he wants to go back to his country, to his native country?
I think he isn't worried about that.
He isn't worried? Or he is worried?
He isn't worried.
He's worried about returning to his country. Okay, let's see the last picture. Here we are talking about the young woman. Let's see, where is she from?
It looks like from the east of Europe.
Yeah. Okay. And what does she do?
Look at the old woman.
Sorry?
Take care of the older woman.
Okay, she takes care of this woman. Okay. Okay, where do you think she lives? I mean, what country is she in now? Speculate.
France.
France?
Yeah.
Okay, do you think she looks happy?
No.
No? Okay. Okay, stop speculating. You are not good at speculating. Okay, we are going to listen now to, wait a minute. We're going to listen to the first guy, the guy in the shop. Okay, let me go to, wait, here.
I moved from.
Okay, let me show you the picture first. Okay, here you have the picture. You will listen to the tape twice if necessary. If it is not, only once, okay? Let's listen to his story and take notes, please.
I moved from Serbia to Austria 37 years ago. I moved to Vienna in 1985. I opened my own shop, a delicatessen, in 1991. My customers call me Michi. I've been working in the shop for 18 years. My son, Sasha, works with me now. My 2 daughters have got jobs too, so I'm very happy. Things are working out very well for us here.
Once again, or was it enough?
Yes.
Yes.
Once again? Once again?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Okay.
I moved from Serbia to Austria 37 years ago. I moved to Vienna in 1985. I opened my own shop, a delicatessen, in 1991. My customers call me Michi. I've been working in the shop for 18 years. My son, Sasha, works with me now. My 2 daughters have got jobs too, so I'm very happy. Things are working out very well for us here.
Okay, where is he from?
Serbia.
He's from Serbia.
Serbia.
Right. And where does he live now?
Vienna.
Austria.
Austria, but specifically in Vienna. Right. How long has he been living there?
37 years.
37 years. He has been living in Vienna and in Austria for 37 years. What does he do in Vienna?
He has
He opened his own store.
Yes,
Shop.
he opened his own shop or store. He opened his own shop, his own store. What type of shop is it?
Delicatessen, algo así. Entonces.
Yes, a delicatessen. Oh, how nice. A delicatessen shop, yes, or store. Shop is the word that the British use more than the Americans. Store is more used by the Americans, but it's the same. Okay, right. Is he happy there? Has he been successful in Austria?
Yes.
Yes. What about his family?
A
His
daughter.
mother work. One of them work with him, and the others find work.
Have their jobs. Yeah, one of them works with him and the other two have their jobs. Do you think he wants to return to Serbia?
No,
It doesn't sound like.
It doesn't sound like. Ah. Okay. Let's see now the second picture. The Asian guy. Okay, here we go.
People here call me Robert because they can't say or spell my Chinese name. After getting my degree in computer science, I worked in a lot of different places, but never in Europe. I came to Dublin in August 2007 because I was offered a job in Microsoft. I like it here. Irish people are very friendly to foreigners. I'm planning to stay here and settle down with my wife, who is also from China, and our daughter.
Once again, or was it enough?
Once again, please.
Okay.
Computer science, say or spell my Chinese Robert. People here call me Robert. People here call me Robert because they can't say or spell my Chinese name. After getting my degree in computer science, I worked in a lot of different places, but never in Europe. I came to Dublin in August 2007 because I was offered a job in Microsoft. I like it here. Irish people are very friendly to foreigners. I'm planning to stay here and settle down with my wife, who is also from China, and our daughter.
Okay, let's see what. Where is he from?
from
China.
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 Where does he live now?
Ireland.
Ireland.
He's in Ireland. He lives in Ireland. What city? Whereabouts in Ireland?
Yes.
Dublin.
Dublin, right, the capital city. Let me write it. Yeah. Okay. What does he do?
He's a computer scientist on Microsoft.
He graduated in computer science and he works at Microsoft, right? And let's see, does he like this place? Ignacio, you haven't said anything. Does he like his this place? Ignacio. No, Ignacio cannot hear me. Gabriela.
Yes, he likes to live there. He wants to stay there and settle down with his wife and his daughter.
Okay, his wife and his daughter, right, good. When did he arrive in Dublin? Anybody?
In 2007.
2007, right. Okay. Okay.
2007?
Yes, 2007. Yeah. Well, let's go to the next one, this guy. Here there are different versions. Let's see this guy.
I was born in India, but I moved to Dubai with my parents when I was a baby. My wife is Bulgarian, We met in Turkey, got married in the Bulgarian embassy in Dubai, then went to live in Sofia. I like the people here. I mean, me being an Indian and different color, people look at me because they are curious to know where I am from, not because they are racist.
Once again?
Yes, please.
Yes.
India, but
and our daughter.
I was born in India, but I moved to Dubai with my parents when I was a baby. My wife is Bulgarian. We met in Turkey, got married in the Bulgarian embassy in Dubai, then went to live in Sofia. I like the people here. I mean, me being an Indian and different color, people look at me because they are curious to know where I am from, not because they are racist.
Okay, here we have a totally different story. Where is he from?
He's from India.
India.
He's from India, right? Where does he live now?
Dubai.
Sofia.
No.
He lives in Sofia.
And where is Sofia? Where is
Bulgaria?
it? Bulgaria. Okay, so
Bulgaria.
he lives in Bulgaria, in Sofia, in the capital city of Bulgaria. Why did he move to, to Sofia? Where does he live there?
Because of his wife.
What happens with his wife?
His wife is Bulgarian. They met on Turkey.
In Turkey. Yeah.
They met in Turkey and get married in the Dubai's embassy. ¿Cómo es? Embajada?
Embassy. Okay, they met in Turkey, but they got married in Dubai, in the Bulgarian embassy in Dubai. And then they moved to Sofia, where they live now. Does he like this new place? Ignacio, does he like this city, this country?
Yes.
Why?
He like this country.
Why?
Because the people is nice with him, and is not racist.
Okay, because people are nice and people are not racist. Remember that the word people in English is plural. Okay, very good, Ignacio. Good. Let's go to the black guy. Okay, here we have.
I'm from Senegal, and I now live in Spain. I work for a non-profit organization here in Madrid. We try to help new immigrants from Africa with nowhere to go. I also work with an internet radio station on a program about multiculturalism and integration.
Once again?
Yes, please.
In Madrid, organization here, and I now live in Spain. I'm from Senegal, and I now live in Spain. I work for a non-profit organization here in Madrid. We try to help new immigrants from Africa with nowhere to go. I also work with an internet radio station on a program about multiculturalism and integration.
Okay, where is he from?
From Senegal.
He's from Senegal.
From Senegal. And where does he live now?
Madrid, España.
España, no.
Spain.
Madrid, Spain. Okay, and what does he do in Spain, in Madrid?
Profit organizer.
He works on a non-profitable organization that helps immigrants.
It's a non-profit organization. In English, this is NPO. In Spanish is
ONG.
ONG, exactly. ONG, okay? A non-profit organization, okay? And what is this organization about? I mean,
help another immigrants.
Yeah. From where?
From Africa with no place to go.
Okay, right. They work with other African immigrants with no place to go. Okay, what else does he do? Because that is one of his jobs. He has another one. Do you remember?
I hear something about internet,
Yes.
but I can hear very well.
Yeah, you're right.
Radio?
It's an internet radio, yes. He works in an internet radio program, yeah? And
Who talks about multiculturalism?
yeah, right. It's a program about multiculturalism and integration. Okay, guys, good. Well, let's go to the last one. That is the lady, the young lady.
I'm from Bolivia, but now I live in Bilbao in the Basque Country in the north of Spain. I work for a Spanish family looking after an elderly person. I go to the old people's home where Goya, the person I look after, lives. We walk around the residence if it is raining or go out for a coffee if the weather is fine. I've been looking after Goya for 4 years now.
Once again?
Yes.
I go to the old people's home in the north of Spain, but I'm from Bolivia. But now I live in Bilbao in the Basque Country in the north of Spain. I work for a Spanish family looking after an elderly person. I go to the old people's home where Goya, the person I look after, lives. We walk around the residence if it is raining or go out for a coffee if the weather is fine. I've been looking after Goya for 4 years now.
Okay. Well, where is she from?
She's from Bolivia.
Okay, where does she live in now? Where does she live?
In Bilbao.
Bilbao.
In the Basque Country.
In the Basque Country, yeah. She in the north of Spain, in the Basque Country. What does she do there?
Take care.
He's looking after an elderly person.
Yeah, she looks after an elderly person. What's the meaning of elderly?
Old person.
Yeah, it's a synonym of older person. Old in this case. Actually, you can talk about the elderly as a group, meaning the elderly people. Be careful with the word. Somebody asked me, Gabriel, I think you asked me about caring or take care. In Spanish, both are the same with that, but it's different. It's not exactly the same. When you take care, you can take care of the environment, you can take care of your plants. It's a bit different. Es como preocuparse de. But looks after is to do everything that implies to clean, to give her food, everything that is necessary, not to, is something.
Not just thinking about it.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, because you can take care of the environment, of the climate change. Yeah, you can take care of the war in Europe, but you see, it's different. Yeah, so be careful with that, to look after. Okay, so she looks after an elderly person. Okay, how does she feel in this place? Do you think she likes that?
She didn't say anything about if she liked to do that.
Yeah, she didn't say that. What does she do? I mean, with the what activities does she mention?
They went to walk around if around the residence if it is raining.
If it is not raining.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah. If it is
It's
not
not.
raining.
Yeah.
I'm not sorry. You're right. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. They walk around inside, I suppose.
Yes.
Inside the residence if it is raining. Okay. Or
and they go out for a coffee when the weather is fine.
Okay, very good. That's right. Very good. Okay, kids. Any questions about this part?
No.
No questions? Well, there are more activities about this that I would like to do next, to finish this next class. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, guys. So have Pablo? No?
No, nothing. Just miss.
Okay. So have a nice week. I hope to see you next Tuesday then. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.